I will once again make stopping veteran suicide a top priority of my administration. Terrible.
Trump is out in New Hampshire reversing the terrible woke policies of our military that causes recruitments to go down, makes our soldiers less ready, and makes it an unpopular decision to join the military. This could save our Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. But first, thank you all for subscribing. You're really helping this channel out, get our message out, and it also, I believe, helps the Trump campaign. So thank you. Let's keep watching Trump in New Hampshire.
I will ban the Department of Veterans Affairs from wasting a single cent to fund transgender surgeries or sex change procedures.
This is a hugely popular issue, by the way. Democrats are stuck with it. It's one of the less popular issues that they have to still defend. And Trump is coming out. It's one of the few social issues where he's really coming out on the right. And so this is good for his base and good for his campaign.
Spend a lot of money. Those are very, they are very, very expensive operations. And you also know you have to go through tremendous drug therapy after that. And I was always told in the military, if you take much more than an aspirin, you can't do it. But the tremendous drug therapy, it's a lot of problems. You know, we had it stopped, and then he came in. One of the first things he did is he started that up again. Those precious taxpayer dollars should be going to care for our veterans in need, not to refund radical gender experiments for the communist left. Communist left. I'll also restore the Trump ban on transgender in the military. We're going to end that, you know.
I love that he ties this therapy to communism because it is one for one, came through our history through communism. That's actually a brilliant thing to say. It means he's getting his information from some good think tanks, because I know Trump wasn't aware of this a few years ago. So this is good, a good adaptation. He's growing.
We had it banned. We had it banned. You know, I went to generals. I say, General, off the record, what do you think of transgender? Sir, is anybody listening, sir? What do you think? I don't like it, sir. And then I'd say to another one, you know, they're all afraid to talk about it, but, you know, I have to do what's right. You have to do what's right.
Generals in the military are terrified to talk about it. That tells you how far this has gone into our culture, and through oppression and bullying, even in the military. See, they couldn't win the argument using reason, logic, normal conversation. They used terror tactics. That's why people are terrified to talk about this, but not Trump. Good on him.
And we have to help everybody. You have to help transgender. You have to help everybody. But this was just not something that was working out. And as soon as they came back, by a rigged election, by the way, as soon as they... As soon as they came back, they approved that. That was one of the first things on their list. They approved it. So now they're doing a lot of things that shouldn't be done.
A lot of things. He's also talking about the diversity, equity, and inclusion, the DEI stuff, and the critical race theory that is also going on in the woke military. Now we could turn it around. Okay, this is much needed. We need Trump as the commander-in-chief. If you agree, subscribe, like, share, and let us know in the comments what you think of Trump as head of our military versus Joe Biden, I surrender in Afghanistan. I'm Doug in Exile.